So today we're looking at a scenario where civilization starts over. We are on to episode 14 of the series, and we are moving right along as we are seeing a lot of expansion in the Americas, seeing a lot of expansion in Asia as well. And speaking of Asia, we're going to be starting there today, as we have the Indian countries as well as the Malaysian/Indonesian country discovering Vietnam. And if you know Vietnam, you know it's of course going to form. So, we're going to have the Vietnamese country. And, well, yeah, actually I'll make this kind of a little brighter, a little more enforcing the color. There we go. Perfect. And they begin to just explore the I don't know if this is a peninsula. I'm pretty sure it is. Or does it look like a peninsula? But but we have the Vietnamese country, or Siam. Basically they discover all of Southeast Asia, or Siam. And Vietnam immediately claims all of this land and starts moving into China. The thing is, this country is like very expansionist. They are very, very expansionist. How expansionist? Well, enough to claim all of this land. Yeah, it's a lot of land. It's a lot of land, and they're just kind of expanding so much because this area is a nice place to live in. So of course there's gonna be a lot of population. That's why. That's my excuse. That's not actually, but I'm joking, but I just want to that's your closest explanation. And they move over and discover Taiwan. Speaking of Taiwan, new country. Purple, because there's barely any purple right here. So purple, So it's purple because there's barely any purple here. They're just kind of claiming all this land. And, both of these countries stop and soon to be decimated. But they don't stop exploring as they explore more of these islands, going into Japan. And by this point, it's probably the 1560s, I would say. And the world is becoming very much explored. And the Philippines are discovered. And the entire thing. Yeah. Also, they go into Borneo and they realize this is all like one big island chain, technically. Is this an island chain? I think it is an island chain. I don't know. All of Borneo is discovered, by the way. So, yeah. They discover this is all just one big island chain thing. So, yeah. And, look at this. Look. What? Yeah, you may be asking, why is there so much exploration? Well, I gotta do this fast. I don't have much time right now. Either. Just like last episode, I do not. Is there much yellow over here? Okay, there's a lot of blue. I don't see any red. Nor orange. There's really no orange on the... Well, there is quite a bit of orange on this. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm thinking of other versions of this episode, I think. I don't know about what happened on the other version of this episode. World War II happened. I'm just saying. But then it's not gonna happen in this episode. I decided to keep it out of the final cut, if you will. But yeah, we have the Philippines are gonna be colored in red. Ooh, I like that kind of color. I like that. Ooh, now that's a good Philippine color. So yeah, the Philippines, they are going to be an empire, of course. And I'm thinking of what's it called? What's that thing called? Subnautica. I'm thinking of that music, like the start. Is that when it plays? I'm pretty sure that's when it plays. The abandoned ship song or whatever. What am I hearing? Is my stupid breathing again? But we have the Philippines. Just yeah, they're kind of big empire. So basically, they're very strong. All of Asia's strong because this is a good area to live in. Not Arabia though. Like this. This is a good area to live. Why? Why did I say that? Well, there's like 4 billion people in modern day here. Like, I'm not joking. Right in the circle. There's more people in this circle than there are in the rest of the world. So, yeah. Crazy, I know. But it's true. But we have with the Philippines' help, Taiwan is able to explore more of Japan. And guess who is going to exist now? If you guessed, Korea and Japan. You are correct. Alright. We have red, we have... What don't I see? I don't see a whole ton of... In Asia, I don't see a whole ton of green. Well, I do see like 2 green countries, but like... That's it. I'm just trying to find colors like I didn't use. I don't have many pink countries. I guess I'll make one more pink. Make this a little paler, a little dark. This is now purple. Magenta. Magenta's a good idea. It's like magenta. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That works. So, these guys are just going to mostly... Yeah, they're going to be a union, kind of. They're just going to work together. Even though they're kind of a different group of people. North Korea is discovered. Yeah, crazy. North Korea. So, basically, yeah, all the Korean peninsula is discovered and claimed. Now they're kind of sticking to the coast now again. When I started the series, I completely forgot that humans like to stick to the coast. Because I'm kind of dumb. But, yeah. They kind of go around this coast. And they know there's kind of like sea here, so that they know they should meet it up with the land eventually. Well, they should, from what they know. And they do. So. Yeah, but this is the 1500s, boys. Within 11 episodes, or well, within like 14 episodes. It's the 1560s. Actually, I may. What it's like really whatever you want it to be. I would say the 1500s, like at least the 1530s, and I'll tell you that it has to be after the 1530s. It's all I'm limiting you by. But Japan is just kind of claiming all of this because this is very good land. No, Hokkaido, I think that's what this is called. What this island's called. Hokkaido is not the greatest. It's not the greatest. but it could be worse, like Siberia, for example. And with some more research, I discovered all of this was Siberia, not this. But, or at least this is definitely Siberia. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore what I said about Siberia. I'm just stupid. I don't like spreading misinformation, but at the same time, I kind of do that because, bro, of course, I'm bad at everything I do. Anyway, yeah, the Japanese go into Siberia, and you could probably see where I'm going with this. That's where I'm going with this. And Japan is going very quickly up Siberia. Why? Then they reach the really cold parts and they stop and they hate it. Not for exploring this area. And now this was I was about to say humanity is experiencing their conditions now. But like this is colder than like this. So I don't know why I said that. But yeah, we have Japan just claiming all this area. How long am I recording for? Okay, only 11 minutes. And they go around. They just mostly just, yeah. They just kind of stick to the coast. And they just claim. They don't actually settle this, they just kind of claim it. And that's why I said these guys are. That's actually the real reason. I just said expansion because I had to think of a reason, or like high population. Because I had to think of a reason, and I found a reason, which was that they're claiming this land, not settling it. So technically, how did I do a straight line right there? That's why they're very circular. That's why they're circular. I'm saying. That's why the borders are very circular. If they're actual like settlements, they'd be like Let me find one. Let's see. They'd be like this if they're settlements. That. Not like circular. You see that it's more. Not like that. This is real settlements. If it's like kind of like that, like weirdly drawn lines, like with a pencil, kind of like this. Here, I'll get an example. That's not a good example. Let me take the Finnish country real quick. So the border is kind of like this. Then it's like claims. But if it's actually like something like that, then it's like actual like places that people live. Get what I mean? And they discover all of Greater Manchuria. And it's kind of cold up here. It's still kind of cold, and it's not the most cold. So that's these guys. And if they explore a little further, they can they can discover Alaska and sell it to Nah. Now they won't. Because so Japan mostly just kind of sticks to this area. And they're looking very like the rising sun, I guess. That's my only reference. It's one of those just if you know, okay. Okay, buddy. Just the rising sun. That's the only hint I'm giving. Kind of looks like that empire. Our own timeline. I guess this. Okay, if you want it to be our version of it, but it's not fascist. It's not fascist though. Not fascist. They're a monarch. So they're not that strict, but they're not strict. They're more strict than democracy. I think a monarch is more strict than a democracy. I don't know. I think I just assume it is because monarchs usually don't let people vote. So probably. So and guess what? Yeah. Yeah, that is happening. Yup. It's happening. So we have, yeah, yeah. Yeah, not great. So there you go. So they stick to the coast, and yeah, yeah. They're not perfect, and so wait a second. What I said about the claims thing, I just realized this is one of those. Okay, besides Greenland, what I said earlier about the lines. Besides Greenland, besides Greenland, if you will, if you're German, that is. It's Grunland or something like that. Or am I stupid? Just tell me if I'm wrong, please. So we have Seoul, we have Pyongyang, I think that's how you pronounce it. We have Tokyo, I think that's right there. Of course, we have Taipei, we have Hainan. What? That sounds wrong. Okay. We have I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called either. I don't know what it's called either, but it's on Java. No, not like Minecraft. I realized my mistake. I was like, no, no. Milo. Yeah, I completely forgot to give any of these guys capital. So I will now. So there you go. And go there below. Toggle. Okay, don't actually did. So we'll take this and now they will just kind of mostly just yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, we gotta do some wars. That's what y'all are for, right? Right? Right, guys. Yeah, that's what you are for. Just, yeah, that's why I was trying to go through this fast, but now I'm just kind of. Don't. Okay, never mind. I read the time was like, oh, that's not great. Whoa. So there we go. So there we go, and Japan is they're not really going into civil war or anything. They're just kind of. So Japan is expanding their claims and going down to here.
times 7,500 is, that's 30,000. That should be more than enough to protect our apple orchard. 30,000? How many ladybugs would keep the same one apple tree? Well, if they're all ladybugs, which are larger than gentlemen ladybugs, they'll lay eggs, eggs will hatch, about a dozen eggs, eh? Yes, with all those babies, 12 would do it. Now, don't count your ladybugs before they're hatched.
So there we go, and Japan is. Sorry, I was being silent. I was just Anyway, we have Japan. Yeah, and guess what they do? Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. And also, they discover over here. And over here. So, so yeah, there you go. That's enough exploration for one day. Okay, so yeah, I gotta do the wars. So the first war we have happening is, let me... It's me stretching. Yeah, for some reason I scream when I stretch. I don't know why. Or whatever that is. But, I gotta use them. So, here's the thing. The Parallelogram Alliance exists, right? And, Poland is going to invade. Some troops are gonna cross into the new Yugoslav states' borders, and that's unfortunate because they just joined the alliance, and then yeah, this is not gonna go great for either team. But guess who's prepared for this invasion? Yes, that's the green team. They immediately knock these guys off the coast and they just start going in. They just start going for it. And they take the capital immediately. Nah. Well, yeah. The green team have built up their military. They are now the 4th military power, while this thing, well, it's 7th. Yeah, it's not great anymore. It's not good and great. It's not the most powerful. And they capture that major city. And the HRE troops are going to help the French, or the new French state, and they push back to retake the capital. As the HRE is slightly stronger than the Iberians or the Green Team. And also they recapture this major city and link up with the Mediterranean. What they do, they do encircle these troops, take them out, and they're completely kicked out of their territory. And it starts crashing back down for the Green Team. At least that's what the Rectangle gang says. They're completely kicked out of their French claims, and they take this major city. But what the Green Team people were doing was actually training their troops. And yep, they come crashing back down again. So, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Poland is kind of screwed. They're not that screwed. They can at least defend themselves. So they hold on this front line right here and just hope for the best. And also they take the capital of the HRE. Yeah, it's the HRE again. I can call it the HRE again. Why? Well, because Also, Poland has built up their military quite a bit, as tensions in Europe have started to rise. Also, as this did with the Finnish. So yeah, Finnish plus Poland equals beat HRE. And also Anatolia is sending troops over frantically. But yeah, the training and the new troops, yeah, that definitely did help. As yep, boop, bam. Yeah, it's not great for these guys. And they come crashing back down again. And areas of these whatever are going to, well, rebel. This area completely rebels from these guys. And they're gonna get supplied by the parallelogram gang. And HRE is collapsing like it did in our timeline. And the rebellion takes this major city of the French, as they want a new French government again. And they take all those major cities, and these guys, they surrender. And the HRE is the last to surrender. But as soon as they take that major city, they surrender over to Poland. And occupation, pretty simple. Oh, I can hit shift. There we go. Yeah, they agree on occupation. Looks like that. Let's go ahead and look at this peace treaty. Oh yeah, in the don't see that. You didn't see anything. You did not see anything. Anyway, I forgot about the new Yugoslav successor, so yeah. If you did see something, I changed the border slightly. But we have a lot of new things. And yeah, Poland gained a ton of land. Finland got a colonial claim. These guys are new. Yeah, the new guys in Europe. They may copy the Brown tune from, series. Also, I can speed to, yeah, okay. Let me see a different color real quick. Okay. So, what I was doing, I was trying to get a color. And, yeah, these guys are going to unionize. Because, not the first board. But, yeah, they're going to have dual capitals. I guess that's the best wait a second. Real quick. Take this color. What if better. I guess, yeah. So yeah, that is the unionized color. And yeah. The thought of union and diplomacy, the age of diplomacy is starting. Oh, also, just for fun, I can't really draw straight lines very well, but I'll try. I want to make a right angle for fun. There we go. Right angle border, kind of. Here, I'll fix it. Just for the lulz. Right angle border! Oh, also, these guys are gonna create a dispute by claiming. I'll show you. No, that's just shit on the background. You hear like a dog. That's not my dog. So, that doesn't look great on a map. I just realized, yeah, that doesn't look great on a map. So, let me fix that real quick. I'll do it again with the for the lulz. Just for the lulz and stuff. There you go. So on their map, it looks like this. And this is like very. This is decent land in modern day. So. Oh my god. I really want to turn it off, but I really don't at the same time. How long am I recording for? 30 minutes? Okay, so. Yeah. We're done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And bye bye.